My name is Stuart Clayton. I'm the head of Individuals and Societies, and I've been teaching since 2003. I decided to become a teacher in my second year at university, and I guess it was a product of idealism. I wanted to do a job that I thought would make a difference and have a meaningful outcome. The thing I love about teaching is the combination of maintaining my interest in history, which is a passion, and I get to do that for my job, which is amazing, but also dealing with young people who are incredibly fun, incredibly curious, and incredibly thought-provoking with the questions they ask. I think one of the things we do to make sure that students come first is to constantly reassess what we do as teachers. For example, in Year 7 and Year 8, we had a complete overhaul of what we taught in those years because the student feedback was that certain topics weren't engaging or weren't exciting, and so the things that the students weren't on board with, we scrapped, and we brought in new topics that were exciting and were interesting to them. And I think of all the schools I've worked at, student voice definitely has the biggest input here. We're a new school, so we had the opportunity to set up our courses from scratch. And quite often with examination subjects, there's a broad variety of things you can study as part of that syllabus. So for example, in history in GCSE, we deliberately look at history in Asia with China, in the Americas with the Civil Rights Movement, and in Europe, and globally with World War I. So I think right from the start, a global awareness rather than a parochial focus was built into the nature of the syllabuses. Individuals and Societies incorporates a broad range of subjects, and at IB it also includes psychology as well as business studies, economics, history and geography. And the great thing if I were an IB student doing any of those subjects would be the doors that remain open if you do those things. All of them train you in an ability to deal with a wide range of information. They train you to be analytical, skeptical, inquisitive, but they're also really good training in kind of forging arguments and presenting to people and persuading people. The big exciting selling points for actually a number of subjects within Individuals and Societies is the trips. So in my first 3 years here at Dulwich, I organised trips to Thailand, to the killing fields of Cambodia and to Taiwan, and we've got a further trip planned to Vietnam next year. In geography, they're running trips to Penang and Bali. So these are things that interest students. But also there's a range of clubs and societies that students can get involved with. So I know in business studies they have a pioneering spirit society where students can pitch to win money to start their own businesses. So this year we've got 2 groups of students who are starting businesses for profit with the backing of a fund which they pitched for and won. When I think about what's special about the school here, I kind of reframe it in terms of what I'm jealous of that I didn't have when I was at school. And I think one of them is definitely a much broader outlook in terms of the possibilities of what you can go on to do. Here, there is a dedicated team who will help you with whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go in the world.